right, so special video coming at you today for all of you restoration freaks out there. I myself am a very picky person. I have the opinion that if something looks good from 2 inches, it's gonna look good from 6 feet. So whenever I'm working on a project, I go to great lengths to make these things happen. Now, I've always been like this. It just, I don't know, call it OCD, whatever. I've never been diagnosed, but I have in the past, prior to finding this magic solution that I want to tell you about today, gone to obscene lengths to beautify nuts, bolts, washers. So I used wire wheel, wire brush, sandblast, paint, nuts, bolts, like hardware stuff, right? Because again, in my opinion, it's those little things that make the difference. And then I would paint them. And then as we know, this hardware all goes back into the project because it bolts it all together. And when you're torquing things to spec or just tightening something down, you run a really high risk of scuffing the paint on these items. And nothing pisses you off worse than that. And or you're in there with a Q-tip with some paint on the end of it, whatever. So what I found is this absolutely magic substance. Here it is, black oxide concentrate. This blue bottle, you mix 1 part black oxide to 9 parts water. You drop your hardware into that solution and 3-4 minutes later, it comes out black. It's, like I say, absolutely magic. So for video purposes, what I have here is 4 bolts. These are the bolts that hold my transmission to my bell housing. Obviously not bolts that people are gonna take a look at on a regular basis, but I thought for the video, what the hell? I got these available to me because my transmission's out of my car right now. Full disclosure, these do have a bit of a black tinge to them already. So they're gonna go from a dull black to a darker black. But for a drastic result, I have a nasty old carriage bolt. I think this was out of my Super Duty. I held my running boards on or something. Anyway, this guy's gonna go from silver to black. So I'm gonna throw that in the solution with these 4 bolts, give you the full picture as to what something can go from to. The only other item that I want to point out is when you are doing this, you want to make sure that these bolts are extra clean. No rust, no grease, no oil, no nothing. Clean, clean, clean. So get them on a wire wheel, get them in a sandblast cabinet, whatever you got available to you, just make sure they're clean. And try to wipe them down with some sort of a grease remover, right? Prior to dropping them in the solution. The cleaner the hardware is prior to going into the solution, the better the results. Once you take them out, you rinse them off and dry them off, and then you have to, what they call treat the hardware. And by treat, they mean bust out a bottle of WD-40, spray them down, it seals everything in. The other wonderful benefit of this stuff is it treats the hardware that you're doing this running through this solution. It won't rust anymore. It's treated, it's good. It's got a coating now on it, if you will. It's not a coating though. It actually impregnates the metal. But yeah, absolute magic. So stand by, I'm gonna drop these in and I will show you the process real time. Right, so here we go. Set it, forget it. Okay, so now it's been about 4 minutes, give or take, maybe 5. And these bolts are ready to come out of the solution. So, just got a nasty old magnet that I've beat up over the years. Take these guys out. Rinse them off in some tap water. Nothing more than just straight up standard tap water in this cookie jar Tupperware. Okay, so rinse them off real nice. Lay yourself out some paper towel. And dry them off. Okay, now I'm just going to go ahead and give them a little spray of WD-40. Here's what you get. Beautiful black hardware. This stuff is absolutely amazing. And I can't get over how fast it works and how well it works. And you don't have to worry about bolts peeling if you paint. Anyway, I've already gone on about that. Now, my carriage bolt. Here is something interesting. I wanted to show you this. I had actually hoped it would play out in the other direction, but it actually didn't. This bolt turned out terrible. So as you can see, while some parts went black, but other parts didn't. It was in there for the exact same portion of time as my transmission to bell housing bolts. The threaded portion got blacked up pretty good. But actually, that in itself tells you something. So you need clean, bare hardware, bare steel, and very, very clean. This obviously has some sort of a treatment on it, some sort of a coating. Even you see the bottom of the washer, it's still silver. So, yeah, like I say, it kind of backfired on me. I hope this one would turn real black. As it turns out, my bolts that I didn't think were going to turn out real black did. So, the good and the bad. Anyway, word to the wise, just so you know, that's how some of your stuff can turn out if you're dealing with a metal that has some sort of a coating or treatment on it. So yeah, I hope this helps some of you out there. I mean, it did me. Like I said, this has been my magic solution for years, and I wanted to tell some of you about it. Hopefully it helps you in your restoration projects and whatever, maybe takes them to the next level. So I will link this stuff in the description below so you can find it for yourself. As always, thank you very much for watching. And by all means, feel free to comment below, question. I'm very active on here. I will get back to you and try and help you out if need be. And thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. Hope this video finds you well. Take care.